expected to go and what the two will be discussing.
An animal shelter burglarized and left without air conditioning. Coming up, what else was taken and how the shelter is now working to recover.
Plus, Florida is one of the top 5 most dangerous states for pedestrians. Ahead, what troopers are doing today to keep pedestrians, bicyclists, and drivers all safe.
Good morning, everybody. You're watching News Channel 8 today on its Monday morning. I'm Marco Villarreal.
And I'm Gail Guayardo, and I understand I missed a big heat wave when I was out last week.
Well, no, you missed it in Michigan. That was even the better part.
Right.
Well, before you got there, it'd been really hot there, so they were cooling down. Here, it's been, 90, 91, 92. It's our typical July heat for sure. So max to Fender 8, watching just a couple of showers throughout the morning right along the coast. And what's happening is we get this onshore wind flow. So max to Fender 8 tracks it, but it just lets you know that even as this little batch of rain off Hernando County gets closer to us, it's basically fizzling out. So let's take you live to show you what's happening right now on our high-resolution forecast model. Rain showers are going to start along the coast and then push, and there you can see it. Showers, again, between now and, let's say, around 10 a.m., a couple of showers right there near the shoreline. As the day progresses, though, those storms move farther and farther inland, so that by 6 o'clock, which you're looking at here, some pockets of heavy rain, but they're almost exclusively east of I-75. So our high today, 92. That's above average. And at 6:08, I'm going to take you hour by hour through your Monday. Get your week started, guys.
All right, thank you, Lee. Now to breaking news. In just minutes, President Trump will sit down one-on-one with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, the high-stakes meeting expected to happen in about 15 minutes from now. President Trump is capping off his European tour in Helsinki, Finland, where he will sit down with Putin. And Avery Kahn has been monitoring this story all morning long for us. This is a really big meeting.
Good morning. And President Trump has flat out said that he has no expectations from this meeting, but telling Finland's president this morning that he thinks it will go, quote, fine. The two leaders have met before at larger international summits, but this high-stakes meeting at Finland's presidential palace includes that unusual one-on-one with only translators, followed by an expanded meeting. Now, this is new video just into our newsroom from this morning of the president leaving that breakfast with the Finnish president on his way to meet Putin. You can see First Lady Melania is with him as they get ready for things to get underway in that meeting. Now, some of the topics of discussion on the president's agenda: Syria, Iran, Ukraine, and Russia's cyber assault on the 2016 election. More than talk, the president is under pressure to confront Putin for Russia's cyber attack. In a recent interview, the president blamed Democrats instead of the Russians.
I think the DNC should be ashamed of themselves for allowing themselves to be hacked. They had bad defenses, and they were able to be hacked.
And, of course, all eyes on the meeting this morning, including Hillary Clinton, who tweeted this after the World Cup final yesterday. She says, "Great World Cup. Question for President Trump as he meets Putin. Do you know which team you play for?" In the meantime, Finland's presidential palace is under tight security, with media expected from around the world. Helsinki has honed its reputation as neutral territory when U.S. presidents meet their Russia and Soviet counterparts. This time around, the city is also having fun with the global attention, branding the big event. There's even newly crafted beer that puts diplomacy on the label. So, of course, I'll be following the meeting as it happens. Again, it's supposed to start in about 10-15 minutes from now, so I'll be bringing you those updates live.
And I know the president's already been tweeting out that no matter how the meeting goes today, the critics will be out in full force. So it'll be interesting to see.
He may not be wrong on that one, right? All right, thanks, Avery.
Well, new this morning, cleanup is underway at a Hillsborough County animal shelter after a break-in over the weekend.
The good news here, no animals were taken, but they did suffer a lot of loss. Amanda Ciavarri joins us now live from the Raining Cats and Dog Shelter Sanctuary in Plant City. And Amanda, they've been posting the pictures of everything that happened over the weekend on Facebook. You see it, and it looks pretty bad.
It does, and things got much worse when the staff here at Raining Cats and Dogs Shelter and Sanctuary realized that one of the cats escaped during that break-in. Thankfully, this morning we can tell you that he's back inside. But take a look at the little guy. It's cross-eyed Russian blue cat Potter. Potter actually snuck out a window when the thieves ripped out an air conditioning unit. The animal shelter says he was so scared he spent hours hiding under a porch, but they were finally able to get him out and back inside the shelter. Raining Cats and Dog Shelter says they've been been posting about this break-in all over Facebook. The break-in happened Saturday, and they say whoever did this actually tipped the security lights down so they couldn't be seen and cut power to the building. They took things like a lawnmower, air conditioning units, and a dog kennel, leaving behind just the box. And the staff here wants you to take a good look at the box. And if you see anything similar to this being sold online, call the Plant City Police. And staff here says they recognize that the things that were stolen are just that. They're just things. But they do say it will take a lot of time for them to raise the money to replace them. So right now on WFLA.com, we have a link for you attached to this story where you can donate. But the staff here, Marco, very thankful that things weren't worse and that no animals were either taken or hurt during this.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Here's an organization that's just trying to save animals, and then somebody goes and does this to them. They'll need a lot of help to get back on their feet. Amanda, thank you.